Hey, cousin. Hey, dang, I forgot to tell my cousins I was going live in our private group. This is just very on spot, okay? Last minute because I did not plan on going live today. And y'all already know I told y'all that I'm going to be pushing myself a little bit more. So y'all already know when the moon cycle starts changing, I already told y'all that, you know, my mood changes too. So I was not going to go live today, but then I thought to myself, I got up, I got dressed, and I was like, let me just go ahead and go. Because of course, Spirit's like, go to the chair. And when I hear go to the chair in my mind, I already know that that's Spirit. So hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? I am Marie Moses, but everybody calls me Ken. I am your favorite cousin. Many of you know me from my previous YouTube channel, Can Be the Light. I am a spiritual wellness practitioner, a energy healer, and a transformative speaker. And I am here today to send you a very straightforward, direct message. It's not going to be long because I already told y'all I was not going to come on. But I am here to tell every single person within the sound of my voice, it is time for you to free yourself. A lot of times we can be praying and asking for things to happen in our life. We want things to change. We want our Creator to change things. But I'm here to tell you that you have the ability to free yourself. So if you are on a job and you don't want to be on that job, it's time for you to make a move. We do not live in a world where you have to do certain things. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. If you are on a job and you don't want to be there, guess what? You signed up, okay? You filled out the application. You prayed for that job. You wanted that job. And if you say you don't want to be there anymore, it's time for you to make a move. And for those of you that have been on a job in a position for 10 years, 20 years, let me tell you something. The reason why you don't feel good is because you're not making progress. You are not moving forward. And you have to remember that you are a soul. You are not the body. All right. We see the body, we look at the body, but remember that you are a soul and you came here to grow and to evolve and to have experiences. And if you stop yourself, thank you for the love, y'all. Thank you for the love. If you stop yourself from having experiences, then I always say, if the soul ain't happy, then ain't nobody gonna be happy. All right. If you stop yourself, because nobody can stop you. It's all an illusion. If you think that you are stuck where you are not stuck. If you cannot make a move right now, okay, you just can't do it right now. But that doesn't mean that you cannot do it a year from now. That doesn't mean you can't do it a month from now, 3 months from now. You just need to plan your escape. What are you going to do? We're not going to focus on what you can't do, because sometimes you may be in a position where you just can't move right now. But that doesn't mean that you don't do anything and you don't start planning, because you'll be in the same spot next year. How do I know? I've lived it. All right. I told y'all I worked in corporate for many years, and around this time in 2019, I did the same thing that I'm telling you to do. I used to sit at my desk and hate being on my job. I hated being on my job. I was like, I didn't know what to do, but I knew I needed to do something. And that's how you know your soul is like, okay, ding, ding. All right, sending you messages. You need to do something, because your body can hold your soul hostage. You can decide, I'm not doing anything. So the soul can't do anything. So whenever you decide that you're going to do something, then you will feel happy. You will start to feel free. You will start to feel alive again. But I had to do the same thing. And I didn't have a plan. I'm telling you, I did not have a plan. I started my YouTube channel in like 2018. But I wasn't really recording like that. I was still working full time. I was selling life insurance. I was a real estate investor. I was doing all kind of things, flipping houses, making money, just whatever I could do to pay the bills, basically. And I got to a point to where I was like, I need to do something, because I'm doing all of these things and I'm just doing more and more things. Okay. So I just heard it. Spirit told me inside of me, I heard, pick a date to quit working on this job. And I'm like, thinking to myself, because the Capricorn in me is like, hold on, wait a minute, I don't have a plan. What am I going to do? Because I'm like, I can't just stop working. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to pick a date. And so I picked a date. It was March the 25th in 2019. I decided that that was going to be my last day. So I turned in my 2 weeks notice. I was still recording when I got off from work and doing everything else that I was doing. But I was like, okay, once I stop working, I'll have more time to record. And this was around tax time, and I had just filed my taxes. So the Capricorn in me was like, look, I'm going to hold on to this $5,000 because I got a little $5,000 check. I said, I'm going to hold on to this because if all else fails, I'll have this money to pay some bills down. And, you know, I got a career, so I can always find me another job. So I was like, I'm just going to give myself the time off. So when March the 25th came, I walked to my car, cousin. I told y'all this before. And I was crying in the car like red, baby. I was just like, look, I got children at home. I don't know what I'm going to do. I just quit my job. I don't know what I'm going to do. So I just went for it. And that day, let me tell you, I had set up my office. I already had my office set up. Let me tell you how spirit works. I set my office up months before. And I was thinking that I was about to really start going full force with real estate. Because I just love real estate. Anybody who know can know I just love real estate. That's my thing. I just do. I always will, always have. So I was thinking like, I'm about to go in with real estate. And I'm about to be a mogul. Okay? I'm about to be a real estate developer. For real. And that's not what happened. So I quit the job or stopped working at a job or whatever. And I had my office set up. And I went in there and had nothing to do but to record. And I was like, okay, I could really start like, you know, going in on real estate, but I already have a channel. So I just started uploading videos. And every day I would wake up in the morning just uploading videos. And at that time, I was doing like 4 videos a day. Because y'all know me from my tarot readings. I used to do tarot readings. So I was uploading like 4 videos a day. And I just loved it. I just loved what I was doing. I was helping people. I was connecting with people. It wasn't a lot of people, but it started off really small. So I was just like, okay, I'm just going to keep doing this. And do you know that things did not start taking off for me and my channel until I completely stopped working on the job. I had to stop. So now I know this is how spirit works. You have to go all in on what it is that you say that you want to do. Even if you don't know, you leave that part up to spirit. You may not have all of the details because that's how spirit works. You don't need all the details. What you need to do is what you know to do. So the last thing that spirit guided you to do that. Because if you start thinking about, oh, I don't have any subscribers, I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills, I don't know how I'm going to do this, I don't know how, you get in the way of spirit, you blocking the flow. All you're supposed to do is get into position. That's why we have spiritual alignment class. Get into alignment. Many of you are out of alignment with spirit. And that's the reason why you feel like you need to do something, but you don't know what to do. I'm telling you, because I lived it. And I just used to think to myself like, I don't know what to do, but I just got to do something. And I just did something. So for you all that are listening to me, just do something. It doesn't matter what you do. You cannot fail in this life. There's no way that you can go wrong. The only way that you fail in life is by not doing anything. All right? But you have to just take a step. Just do something, all right? For those of you ladies out there that are ready to move forward and you feel stuck, join Spiritual Alignment class. Spiritual Alignment class is a 4-week commitment to yourself. This is going to help you to reset. This is going to help you to get into alignment with spirit so you can get those messages. You need to get clarity. But first of all, you got to remove those blockages. And in Spiritual Alignment class, you will get all the tools that you need because I told you I already did it. So I'm going to give you everything that you need to have. You got the support group. We got the women's group. You got everything already here. You really don't have no excuse. You really don't. You don't. It's just time. And it's the perfect time. What is it, a full moon? I think it's a full moon right now. And y'all already know the new year is about to start. So listen, as a spirit guide, I can't tell you what to do. I only can guide you. Because you already know we have spirit guides in the physical and you have your spirit guides in the spiritual realm. All a spirit guide will do is guide you. That's it. If you decide that you don't want to move and that you don't want to do anything, you have the free will to do that. Not even the angels will stop you from doing that. None of your guides, none of your support will stop you from doing what you're doing. If you're destroying your life, all that a guide or your angels or your support system in the spirit realm or the physical, all they're going to do is watch you. That's it. You will not receive support until you say, okay, I'm ready to receive support. And then your guides will tell you what to do. All right. But you listen to your guidance because they're going to guide you to a higher and greater connection to yourself, which is the creator. There's levels to this. We don't just start off connecting to the Most High, and that's what a lot of people think. A lot of people think that they're getting messages and they're connecting to the creator and the source. It don't work like that, okay? We already know in any religious text, the spirit only spoke to certain people. And that's just a fact because everybody's not in alignment. It is what it is. And if you want to get connected to the source, then the things that you know spirit is guiding you to do, it's time for you to do them. The things that you are being guided to stop doing, it's time for you to stop doing those things. Because you need to move forward. That's why they say you need to draw to spirit. You need to draw near the spirit. You got to do something. This is not religious that says you need to pray and everything gonna work out. Has that worked for us? Is that working for us? We just pray about everything and it's just gonna work out. We just plead the blood over everything and it just works out. Does that work? No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It's lazy and it's not true. There are things that you're going to have to do. You're going to have to discipline yourself. You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to start following that guidance if you want to grow and ascend. That's just the way it goes. And it's not a fun process. It's terrifying. You got to do it with your legs shaking. You got to do it with tears in your eyes. You got to do it when you don't know what to do. But that's how spirit shows up and let you know, baby, you ain't by yourself. You thought you was doing it by yourself. Let spirit blow your mind. Because I'm going to tell you right now, spirit that blew my mind for years, okay? I'm still trying to figure out how everything's going on. It ain't me. It's not me. Because I stopped working hard. I stopped working hard because even with my YouTube channel, I did that for years and got millions of views and 100,000 subscribers, the plaque and all that type of stuff. I was really, really, really into the whole YouTube thing and posting and doing all the things that people are doing now. I already know the game, all right? And I'm not about to play the game. I'm telling you, because that's not for me, okay? If y'all want to do that, then y'all go ahead and do that, okay? But I know that that's just another trap. That's just another trap to keep you working and keep you going. It's not about that. We came here to heal and to grow. It's not about any of the things that we think it's about. But on the spiritual path, we always say that you don't know what you don't know yet. And you're not supposed to know. So keep on hustling and working and doing all that stuff. But I guarantee you, you're going to get tired. And I don't care if it's in your business. I don't care if it's on your job. Because the world that we live in right now today, spirit is moving. All right? And when spirit is moving, we don't move at the pace that spirit is moving. I'm telling you right now. So if you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed out and tired and depleted, pay attention to how you feel and take a break. Everybody will tell you to keep going, keep hustling, keep moving, You ain't gonna be able to keep out, and I'm gonna keep up. And I'm gonna tell you, you'll end up crashing out. That's what will happen. Hey, cousin, I'm telling you right now, and I don't want that for none of my cousins. I don't want that for y'all. I'm telling you right now, take the slow, easy road. All right. Plan your escape, because what you're going to do is when you align with spirit, your life will become easy and it will be peaceful. That's how you know you're connected to spirit. There is peace there. The spirit of peace is living in you, and you have this calm energy that no matter what happens, you're going to make it through. And it's not because you're making it work. It's because spirit is doing it within you and around you, and you just get into that flow. If we don't learn to get into that flow now, whenever things start going up in this world, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late, because Then, people are going to try to run and have this connection with spirit, but everything is already going crazy. It's going crazy right now, but it's not nearly as crazy as it's about to be. And everybody can feel it. You know what's about to happen. Okay? You know. And if you don't know, just look back in history. Look at the things that people have had to go through in this country with the Great Depression and all the things that have happened in our past. Why do we feel like we are so entitled that we shouldn't have to go through those things? We're going to go through some very tough times. It is here. All right? And it ain't going to take a long time. All right? But we all know that this old system, it has to come down. But trying to run and get connected to spirit when everything is going up and you don't have a job no more, you should have already been in the process. You should have already been connected to spirit. You should have already been locked in. You should have already been trusting in spirit with your life and with your finances. But don't wait until they take your home or take your car or take your house or take whatever you got and then say, okay, now I need you. Many people are going to do that. Excuse me. But that's the point of it all. The point of all of this being taken away from us, everything, even when the banks crash and all the financial system, because everybody want to store their money up in the bank, baby, all it's going to take is for one click and everybody's money is gone. Or you can't get into your mobile app. You can't move anything. You can't do anything because you can't connect to the internet to get to your money. Who has their money in the house? Anybody out there got your money in the house? Nobody. Everybody got your money at the bank. You go online, you sign in, you move your money around, you tap this, you swipe that. When you don't have no access to the internet, all it takes is for the internet to go down. And you can't see me and you don't have access to nothing. Do you understand what I'm telling you? That is going to happen. So let's stop acting like we can prepare for this by storing up a bunch of food or doing all this other type of stuff. There is nothing going to be able to save you or your family but your connection to the spirit. Because the five senses, that's not going to help you. You have to be able to connect to those senses that nobody is going to tell you about. Okay? You have to be able to connect to the spirit realm. You got to get your power and you have to get what you need from the spirit realm and bring it below. But if you're not already living in that lifestyle and in that flow, then you're going to try to do things on this earth realm and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I promise you it's not going to work. And all of the spiritualists out there that think that you have power because you're connecting to your spirits on the other side, I promise you they ain't going to save you. I promise you they can't help you. Because their purpose, your purpose for having your guides is to help you to get a greater connection to the source. If you're not plugged in and connected to the source of power, you won't have no power. Your prayers will go only so far. I'm telling you what I know. Excuse me. A little serious. It's getting a little serious, but this is a serious message. Thank you, cousin. This is a serious message. So me coming back here, I was gone for 3 years. Y'all know I took 3 years off from work. So even though I told you I was on YouTube and did the whole YouTube thing, when Spirit guided me 4 years ago now, to stop working and to start working on myself, I didn't want to just disappear from YouTube. I was making money and doing everything I need to do. I had just moved here to Atlanta from Kansas City, Missouri. How am I going to pay for everything if I just stopped doing what I was doing? But when Spirit calls you and says, okay, come this way, you got a choice to make. You have a choice to make. Either you're going to keep doing what you're doing or you're done. Okay? You're going to keep doing the same thing over and over again? Or you're going to move up? Which one are you going to do? And when Spirit says, come on, come this way, guess what? Everything that you built, everything that you've done, it's gone. You let it all go. I had nothing. Okay? Nothing. I had to let go of family, friends, everything, just to focus in on myself and get myself in alignment. Because Spirit called me to come back at this time to do what I'm doing right now. But for all the spiritualists out there, you're just trying to help other people, but you haven't helped yourself. How can you help somebody else when you turn the camera off, you're suffering behind the scenes? It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And a lot of people do it. You just want to help somebody else, but you need to learn how to nurture and help yourself. So I took 3 years off to nurture and help myself, so I can come back and give to you what Spirit has given to me. These ain't my words. This ain't me talking to you. This is Spirit flowing through me and giving you this message. This is not me. I tell y'all that all the time. I ain't got nothing to give you. Not from me. I got to keep all mine. I need it all. All right. I done been through too much. I need to keep everything I got. But Spirit told me, look, don't do it for the people. Do it for me. So everything I do for Spirit. I do for the Creator. And I allow Spirit to flow through me. Even at times like this when I don't even feel like getting on live, I get on anyway. Even in times when I really don't feel like being bothered, I'm still like, what do you need from me? Because it's not about me. Okay? It's not about me. And your life can't be about you. You stand doing the things that you feel like doing. You making this about you. But you don't understand that there's a lot of people that are connected to you. There are a lot of people who are depending on you to save yourself so that you can come back and help and save them. They're depending on you. You said, oh my God, yes. You said I was homeless. Yes, I'm telling you. I moved down here and I went from having thousands of dollars, brand new Lexus, all the things, okay, to the bare minimum of everything. And what Spirit showed me was that I did not need as much as I thought I needed. And now I know that I really don't need as much. But I lived a lifestyle where it was like, whatever I want, I'm going to go and get it, like a lot of people do. And we don't realize that we have so much, especially here in America. We'll complain about the things that we have, like, oh, I don't have this, oh, I don't have that. But you still have more than a lot of people in the world have. I don't think we really understand that. But we understand that when we don't have it anymore. And see, Spirit will send you through that initiation and take things away from you that you really, really, truly love, just to see how will you respond. Are you going to get angry? Are you going to get mad? Because it's easy to say how much you love our Creator when you're getting everything you want. But when you're not getting everything that you want, will you still trust? Will you still believe that our Creator loves you when you're not getting everything you want, when your prayers are not being heard all the time, or you feel like your prayers are not being heard and you have to sit there and wait? What will you do? We all get tested. We do. You said no family, live in a hotel, same love. Yeah. Yep. All of it. And you have to give it all up. You do. But you'll get it back. And it'll be better than before. And it won't be because you went out there and worked and made things happen. See, I made all these things happen for myself. But now I live in this flow where I get up when I want to. I do what I want to. I don't have a care in the world. And everything is still taken care of for me. So I gave up working hard and having the things, but I was unhealthy. Y'all see me, I was 70 pounds overweight. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't nearly as wise and the woman that I am right now, but I had the things. So I gave the things up and I saved my soul. That's why I said sometimes you got to break your heart to save your soul. Sometimes you have to give up those things that you want to save your soul. And that's exactly what I did. And I'll do it 1,000,000 times again. I'll do it 1,000,000 times again. If I got to cut off anybody, let me tell you something. I will cut anybody off because it's not worth the connection to Creator, to the source. Because Spirit is not going to be living in you and around you when you got all these crazy people around you. You got people doing all this stuff. You a part of all these organizations and religious whatever people is doing. It's like Spirit ain't a part of none of that. Because I'm telling you, our Creator is coming to destroy all of it. All of it. All of these religions, done. Okay? I'm telling you right now, there'll be no way they can save it. It's over, because religion is division. And when we understand that we are one and we have to come together as one and work together as one, then we can progress. Then humanity will rise. But as long as we feel like my group is better than yours, we do this, y'all don't do that. We did that, we do this. We're closer to God, you're not. Y'all going to H-E-L-L because you don't believe in Jesus. You don't believe in that. You don't believe in that. Okay. All right. I was in the church. I know all about it. And let me tell you, I could go on and on about it. But I ain't, okay? I'm not. But there's a lot of people, like it says in the Bible, that's going to be saying, didn't I do this in your name? Didn't I do that? Didn't I'm this and that? And Spirit's going to say, I never even knew you. Go on. I never even knew you. Because the things that I was telling you to do, Spirit was guiding you to do from within, you wouldn't do that. So when Spirit was guiding you to stop eating and killing those animals, you wouldn't do that. But you went to church and you decided to do that. Or when Spirit guided you to stop having that sex with that person that's not your husband or your wife, you wouldn't stop doing that, but you're going to go pray 10 times. Watch out. Watch out with all that. I'm telling you, it's over for all that. You have to be it. You have to live it. You have to, listen, embody this thing. You can't be 1 foot in with Spirit and 1 foot out. This is why people get exposed. This is why people are going down, because they got 1 foot in with Spirit and 1 foot in the world. You got to be all in with Spirit. That's how it works. That's how you get your power. Okay? And I'm not going to tell you no lie. I'm just telling you the truth. You said church has become a show. Yeah, so performative. It really is. It's a joke. It's a joke. And they don't have any power. And I said what I said. I said what I said. Because here's the thing. If you got to go outside of yourself to any deity, connection, spirit, whatever you call it, okay? If you have to go outside of yourself for your power, you don't have power. Because even Christ, he only connected to Spirit. He only talked about the Father. He only talked about the source. He never ever said anything about praising him. Y'all need to honor me. Y'all need to honor me. No. No. I'm saying it. It's a no. So y'all can keep on doing it. I did it too. And I'm going to tell you one thing else. I'm going to tell you something else. Look, Spirit, come on. Everybody is going to betray the creator, the source, and worship an idol or go through a deity. You got to go through the lower dark nature before you get up to the Most High. So everybody. And it says that even in the Bible, it says that everybody is going to do it. We're going to think that we're connecting to the Spirit, the creator, the source, the Most High, but we're going to connect to an entity or a deity first. And I don't care if it's ATR, I don't care if it's Islam, I don't care if it's Christianity, Buddhism. Everybody goes through the dark forest first. And you believe that that is the source, but it's not. That's why many people in this world will be deceived. Don't we know that? We all know that most of the world is going to be deceived by this force. We know that, right? I'm just here to tell you the truth. So, okay. That's why we can't save nobody. Because you could be talking to a person and telling them the truth and they won't receive it. That's the same way they didn't receive it from Christ either. They didn't receive it from Yahshua when he came down here telling people the truth, telling them that they had the power, telling them that all they had to do was connect to the Spirit. They try to obey these laws and do it this way, and they still not connected to Spirit. He started telling them and showing them that he had the power, and they didn't like that. So anybody that comes down here and tell you the truth, we're not going to be liked. That's fine. I'm still going to tell you the truth. I don't care who you pray to. And everybody that feel like, oh, I got to say this name first. Everybody got their name that they got to say first. I got to give honor to this name first. I got to give honor to that name first. Let me tell you something. I don't give honor and praise and thanks to nobody but the creator who created me, the source of all, period. Okay? End of story. End of story. End of story. You said, who said they were going to deceive the world? That entity that I'm talking about that comes in many different forms is deceiving the world right now. Okay? There's a lot of people that are deceived. And I'm not going to sit up here and say that I've never been deceived before. That's just the way it goes. But those who are elected, they will never be derailed. Okay? But we got to go through our initiation too. We have to go through our pruning, and we have to go through it too. So we have to go through that darkness too. But those were created to make it will make it through. It's what it is. And those who are not, they won't. That's why you got to let people do what they're going to do. There's some people who don't want to be saved. There's some people who feel like they know it all. Most humans feel like they do. And you think our creator doesn't know that? Our creator knows that. The pride of man has always been an issue. The pride of man is the reason why we're separated from the source. Because we're too prideful. We don't know how to be childlike. We don't know how to listen. Humanity thinks they know everything. We think we know every single thing. You can learn more from a tree. But most people don't even take the time to go sit down and connect to the energies that's here to help us. Because we have the brain and we have the ability to choose. And we have the ability to move, and we have the knowledge. So since we have the ability to have this knowledge and this awareness, then we feel like we are the creator. We are the source. Y'all go ahead and believe that. Believe it if you want to. I know different. Okay? We co-create. This is a relationship. We become one with the spirit. Okay? We connect to that Christ consciousness, but it's a mindset. But you have to be born with that. You have to be designed to even do that. You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing. Even people that are destructive and all these people that are destroying and doing all this stuff, they're doing what they were designed to do. That's not wrong. They're doing what they're designed to do. We just have to get into alignment so we can do what we were designed to do. That's it. You said facts. It's a fact. It is what it is. So we're more focused on them being destructive and more focused on what they're doing and da-da-da-da-da and everybody calling out this old devil. You know, it just bothers me so much every time I hear people talking about this negative entity. Like, don't you know, every time you say the name, you're summoning the energy. You don't understand how energy works. Every time somebody gets on here or every time somebody's praying and asking for deliverance from this negative entity, you are actually calling that entity into your life. You don't know that? So you're focusing on the negative energy when you shouldn't even be focusing on that. Your word should be let there be. What you pray and what you say should be let there be. This is how it's going to be. Okay? But everybody's talking about, oh, you know, they're playing this trick on us, this negative entity, trying to get our mind, try to destroy us and take us down. All you doing is feeding the energy. What do you do? What do you do to get this entity off of you? Do you know? You resist it. Okay? Your energy gives it life. When you resist the energy, then it moves. That's how that works. Even if you have a negative entity, listen, I can deliver you from anything, okay? By the power of spirit. Thank you, spirit. Okay? If you got a negative entity on you now, and I have done it, and I do it all the time. I'm not afraid of no negative entity, none of that, okay? I don't care. Because I know how to get rid of them. All right? I'm just telling you how it is. But you don't fight with these negative forces. Okay? People think they're getting ready to fight with these negative forces. They will destroy you. They were created to destroy you. And if you give them your life force energy, you're done. You're done. So the best thing to do would be not to even bring it up, not even to mention it. Just focus on what you're supposed to be focusing on. Why are you sitting there talking about what this old devil is trying to do to you? Why would you be doing that? Hey, cousin. But people do it all the time. They do it all the time. Talk too much. People talk too much. That's why spirit don't trust a lot of people. The creator, listen, I just told you, everybody think they connected to the source, and they're not. You're not. And I can remember a time when I wasn't. Because people, humans, this is what they do. Spirit will give you a message, you automatically doing this. You automatically feel like, ooh, I gotta do something with this message. I gotta go tell somebody something like this. It's called the occult for a reason. There's some things you just need to stop talking about. You need to just stop talking. Okay? If spirit gave you a message, then that message could just be for you. There are many things that you should know that nobody else knows. Because spirit trusts that you have this enlightenment, this awareness. Spirit has given you this information. When you need to say something, you'll say it to who you need to say it to. But those are those low vibrational energies and those low vibrational spirits in the spirit realm that will blap their mouth about everything. That's what most people are connecting to. They think they're connected to the source, but they're really connected to these low vibrational spirits in the spirit realms. Because remember, there are levels to heaven. There are levels to spirit. And if you haven't evolved, then you're connecting to spirits that are on a low level. And all they do is blap about people's business. Tell you everything. They don't have no right to tell you about other people's business. You can go to these entities, or they'll come to you and start telling you, oh, you know, such and such is going on with this person. And you feel like, ooh, I got so much power. I know this person's business. Look, ooh, I know their business. You don't know the whole time that's a negative entity in the spirit realm, blapping their chops and giving you information, and then you going out there and telling everybody's business, and you don't have the right to do that. And that's a violation. That's a violation. That's a spiritual violation, because you have not gotten the permission to speak on that. Y'all gotta be careful moving these spiritual streets, and be careful who you listening to. Be careful who you listen to. Hey, cousin. Thank you, cousin. Thank you for the gifts. You say that all the time. It's a fact. It's a lot of people out here just blapping their mouth about stuff. You have no authority to be saying that. And what will happen is them boys will come for you. They're going to come for you. And you're going to be sitting up there saying, oh, I'm just under attack because I'm doing the Lord's work. I'm just under attack because I'm doing the Lord's work. No, you under attack because you put yourself in some business that you ain't got no business putting yourself in. Okay? That's why, listen, I mind my business. I don't say nothing until Spirit tell me to say it. And for a long time, I wouldn't even talk about this type of thing openly. I wouldn't. But obviously, Spirit got me here to speak about it. It's time to speak about it. It's time for me to say what I know. There's a lot of things that I know that I don't speak about because it's just not my time or my place. And everybody don't need to know everything. But now it's time to reveal the truth. And I'm going to reveal it. A lot of people think that they have more power than they do. And they don't. They don't. Because I know I used to do it. I was reading tarot cards and thinking that, you know, I had this power or whatever to get information and stuff like that. And I knew I had guidance in the spirit realm, which I did. And it really was my initiation. So I needed to go through that. Okay. It's not wrong for me to have gone through that because, first of all, that was just a part of my path. So it wasn't wrong for me to go through that. But I didn't have the power. I had to connect to my guides who had the power. Okay? I wasn't getting the messages. I was connecting to my guides who were getting the messages. There's a difference. There is a difference. When you're connecting to, and don't you dare out there, you Christian prophets, say, oh, that's why I don't read tarot cards. Listen, these entities do not need tarot cards to give you information. All you got to do is open up your vessel, which most of you prophetess and prophets out there, y'all didn't open up your vessel to receive these messages from these low vibrational spirits. And how do I know? Because on the back end in your personal life, you're still doing the same old thing that you've been doing. When spirit comes into your life, which is the Most High, the Creator, you change. Your attitude changed. A lot of y'all still got that nasty attitude. Y'all still out there Jazzy Faye. Y'all know I call it little Jezebel spirit. That's Jazzy Faye, okay? Still out there having the sex with somebody you're not married to. Y'all still doing the same thing everybody else is doing. When spirit comes into your life, the Most High, the Creator of all, everything about you is going to change, okay? Your mind, you're not going to be angry. That whole angry energy that you had, that's gone, okay? You're calm and peaceful. All that extra weight you got, gone. Because you don't eat the same. You don't live the same. You don't talk the same. You don't walk the same. You don't dress the same. The spirit changes you from the inside out. It is literally fire and water. It comes in and consumes your whole entire being. I'm telling you what I know. And there will be times when you're going through your initiation when you can't even use your brain. That's how you know it's not you. Because you'll try to give messages and try to get guidance, and your brain won't even be able to, you won't even sometimes be able to have a simple conversation with somebody. Your brain will be delayed. All you can do is just rest. That's all you can do is just relax. Okay? Because when spirit shows up, you rest. Spirit moves. That's how it works. That's how it works. You said me this whole week. I'm telling you. When spirit shows up, just let it happen. That's all I say. Just let it happen. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to go work. Don't try to go work out. Don't try to do none of the stuff people gonna tell you to do. Push. You gotta keep on grinding. Baby, you gonna be on the ground. You gonna be done. You're going to be done. I'm telling you now. It is what it is. Okay? You said you're absolutely right. It's a fact. You said no lies told here. I'm telling you the truth. We have to learn how to submit to the spirit. When we learn, then we'll know more. Then we can do more. Then we can be like Christ. Thank you, cousin, for love. You know how Christ had that power where he connected to the source. Okay? So he was able to heal the sick. He was able to raise the dead. He was able to tap in and connect to the spirit within him, and it flowed through him. But it's not because of who he was. It was because of who the spirit and what the spirit is. Okay? That's why we don't look to the creation. We look to the creator. Thank you, cousin. It's about the creator. So you can look at whoever you want to look to and say Jesus or Muhammad or Buddha or whoever, okay? But your power is not going to come from them. I promise you that. It only comes from you connecting to the source. They may guide you. They may help you. Those are your guides. But if you think that you can just connect to them and not get connected to the source, you only went halfway. You're not going all the way. You got to go all the way. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth. Yeah. You said, and leaving those behind you wish you could take with you is his way. It's a fact. It's a fact. Ain't that what Yahshua said? They said, Yahshua, you know, the Bible that was telling him, your mama and your sister is out here. They want to come in, da, 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 da. He was like, who is my mother and who is my brother? Who is my sister? Who is my family? The people that live like me, the people that are connected to the spirit, the people that are here to do what we're here to do, you know, to raise the vibration of the planet, to do great works, that is my family. You got some family members that just don't want to do right. And you think because the world condition, okay, we believe that because they're family members, we need to be close to them. If you're close to them, I'm telling you, you're not close to spirit. Because spirit is not going to move through you and not touch them. Okay? It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen. Because, listen, say you're connected to spirit, right? But you got a family member over here. They living however they want to do. They doing whatever they want to do, right? It's easy for a negative entity to influence this person. And they're connected to you, okay? Now, this negative entity can move through this person and they can affect you and what you're doing. But you have a purpose and spirit is moving through you. So why do you think that spirit's going to say, oh, yeah, have that person around. Go ahead and keep that person around you. That's fine. You got to move that person because you need to be connected to the spirit 100%. And that person will sabotage everything, especially if it's a person that you love and trust. Those are the ones that the entities come through first. It could be your children. It could be your wife. It can be your husband. That's why you have to be careful who you marry. Be careful who you marry, because you could be marrying somebody who's connected to a negative force. And most people, I'm telling you, they are connected to negative entities. We all start off that way. I just told you we all got to go through the dark. Everybody starts off like that for the most part. But we grow and we ascend, okay? We stop doing certain things. We start doing other things. We get better and better and better and wiser and wiser and wiser. And then we connect to spirit. We come back to our connection to the spirit. But we have to get into alignment. And there are some people who refuse. They refuse to change. Either they know they need to change and they don't change, or they just straight up just don't want to change. There are some people that come to this planet and they just don't want to change. And they're not going to change. And it's not a part of their assignment. And this is the reason why you can't help everybody. People helping people, homeless people on the street. Let me tell you something about that. You can help homeless people on the street all you want to, but you don't know why that person is in that position. You don't know. Because we have past lives. Remember that. So that person, remember, people say that this is, I'm just going to say it straight up. People say that this is the prison planet. That's what they say. Earth is the prison planet. And you can be sentenced to lifetimes here on this planet for things that you have done. Okay? So a person is homeless on the street. You don't know what that person did a lifetime back, 2 lifetimes back. They could have did some things some lifetimes back, and that's the reason why they can't move forward in their life. But all you think is that, oh, they're homeless. I feel so sad for them. But you only feel sad for them, not because you're sad for them, because you're thinking about yourself. You're like, ooh, I wouldn't want that to be me, so let me get him $5. Oh, I wouldn't want that to be me, so let me get him this and that. And you don't know that this person that you're helping, they're supposed to be going through that. It's just like with your children. Sometimes you just got to watch them suffer. Spirit will let us go through certain things, but it's not to tear us apart. It's to build us up. But in some lifetimes, some people have a whole lifetime where they're just going to be out flat done. Your life that you're living right now, your good life, you might be living a good, righteous life now and trying to get it all right and doing your thing and you trying to do your best this life. But you've had lifetimes where you've been the villain. You have done some things in past lifetimes that you never would believe. I'm telling you the truth. And this is coming from a woman with a Scorpio South Node. I have done some things in my past life. And it's like, what? I would never do that. But how would you know? You won't know unless you're connected to your creator. Only your creator can provide you with that information. You won't know. So a lot of times we're going through things in this lifetime. We're like, oh, I just can't get right. My life. I went through so much as a child. I went through this. I went through that. But you don't know that karmically you have done some things in past lifetimes and you're going to learn. It's not to torture you and torment you in this life. It's just so that you can go through experiences and you can learn from them. And some of the things that you're going through now, you've done it to people in past lifetimes, but you don't know that because when you come here, you forget. You just don't know. So you think you're going through this life and everything is just not happening for you, and you're just being abused and mistreated by everybody, but you don't know what you've done before. You said, teach cousin, I'm trying to tell y'all how this works. So you can let go and loosen up and quit feeling like the whole world is against you. It's not. It's not. Because you got a choice now to make. Because remember, we're only here making observations and adjustments. Okay? That's all you can do. That's your power. So you say, yes, I'm trying to tell you. So you make observations, what's going on, what's been happening, how things happen in my life, You know, every experience, you observe it. And then you have the opportunity to make an adjustment. Either you're going to choose love and understanding and compassion, or you're going to choose anger, you're going to choose fear, frustration, hatred, and all that. People who are doing destructive things, they're choosing to be hateful. They're choosing to live in fear. Okay? People who decide that no matter how people treat me, no matter what I go through, I'm still going to choose love. I'm still going to be a loving person. These people who choose love elevate. These people who choose hate, they don't. Bottom line. How can you find out about your past life? Keep on living. Okay? Keep living. Keep growing. Keep evolving. Keep choosing love. Keep getting connected to the source, and spirit will speak to you. Okay? You don't need to go to somebody else for them to tell you about your past life. And you don't even need to know every single detail about your past life, because that's over. All you need to know is that you've had several lifetimes before this one. And in every lifetime, you are a different version of yourself. You were not always this great person that you are today. It's hard to understand that. But just look at some people in the world that are going to, that are incarcerated right now for doing certain things. We can look at them and say, oh, dang, that's a terrible person, man. Ooh, boy, I'm glad they got caught. I'm glad they in there. But at one point in your life or lifetimes back, that was you. That was you. You did the same thing. And do you want me to tell you the mindset behind a person that would do things to get them incarcerated, or to do things to children, or to do things hateful, evil things that people call evil? Excuse me. The mindset of a person that does those things is that they don't care about life, because nobody in life ever cared about them. That's how they feel. And we feel like that too. But the only difference is we choose love and they don't. But it's the same frequency. Love and hate, it's powerful either way. Thank you, cousin. Thank you, cousin. Yeah. Either way. So, if you think about a person, thank you, cousin. If you think about a person that would do something, let's say to a child, like, well, how could you do that? How could a person do that? Like, to me, I think that's the lowest of the low. But a person that has done that, they have either one, somebody did it to them, or number two, something happened to this person in order for them to hate people so much that they would do that. They just don't have the emotion. They don't have that connection. They just don't care. I can remember a time in my life when I just didn't care. I used to fight all the time, argue all the time. I remember being that type of person. I used to do stuff like that, but I can remember doing certain things that I would never do now, but I just didn't care. But that was because I felt like nobody really cared about me, so why should I care about you? That's why I tell you I ain't got nothing to give you. I don't. Because I'm telling you right now, it's always been me taking care of myself. Because even when I was in a relationship, I still felt like I need to take care of myself. Okay? So I can understand how a person can give up, or see a person on the street and they just, laying there like, look, I'm tired. I don't care. I give up. Or I want to see somebody else suffer for a change. Okay? People who are suffering inside, they say, well, let somebody else suffer for a change. Some people choose that path. It's a choice. It's a choice. You said exactly. Yep, hurt people hurt people. That's the fact. So if somebody has hurt you, don't take it personal and feel like it's you. Like you did something wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. That's a hurt person. This is somebody who is hurting. And they are taking their pain and anger out on you. Am I saying it is right? No. It's not right. But I'm just saying that that's the reason why they did it. So you can let it go. So you can understand the mindset. So that you can have compassion for this person and understand that you too have been at a point in your life where you felt like, you know what? I really could just go out there and hurt somebody. I don't care. I don't care. We all feel like that. But in this lifetime, you might just be choosing like me. I'm not going to do something to hurt somebody else just because I'm hurting. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to choose love no matter what. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. And we have that choice to make. It's our choice, okay? It really is our choice. So, that's what it is, all right? You said give love and move around. That's true. And that's how we change the world. We change the world by changing our world. We don't have to change every individual person. We don't have to save nobody. We don't have to do none of that. You saving yourself, doing the things you need to do, you evolving, you growing, doing the things that you need to do. People around you can see you. They see you because you're light. They see your light. A light does not have to go around the house saying, hey, turn me on. I'm a light. I'm a light. I can help. I can help. No, the light is just there. And when people need it, they are drawn to it. They go to the light. Okay? That's how this works. If you're trying to make it your mission to go out there and save souls and help people and knock on doors and get people to come to Christ and all that, baby, you're going to tire yourself out because only the Spirit can draw people. Okay? Let me just relieve you right now and let you know. Some people ain't coming. And that's okay. It's not wrong. That is the way it's supposed to be. It is what it is. You said some people don't know how to receive love. People hate love. It ain't even a receive thing. People hate love. That's why I have to be careful. And people like me, you have to be careful. All right? Because this world does not love love. Even though people will come to you with a straight face and tell you, oh, I need help. I wish I had somebody to love me. I wish I did that. You try loving somebody who don't feel like they deserve love. Try it. You try it and see if they don't destroy you. They will destroy you. They will manipulate you. They'll play mind games with you. They will do everything that they can to dim your light because, for one, they're trying to figure out why do you have love and how can you love and I can't. So, no. They don't like it. And that's what they destroyed Yahshua, right? That's what the book says. That Yahshua was destroyed. What did he do wrong? Nothing. Other than help people and love them and heal them. The world does not love your love. You thinking that you're going to be good to people and that's going to be good enough and people going to give it back to you. Has that worked? It ain't going to never work. The only thing that's going to work is you taking all that love you trying to give to other people and you start giving it to yourself. That's the only thing that works. You start giving that love to yourself. That's how you start getting connected to Spirit. Because I'm telling you that you become one with the source. But not when you're hurting yourself. Not when you're destroying yourself. Not when you're going into the world trying to help other people, but you're neglecting yourself. It doesn't work like that. Because every day you look in the mirror, every day you're looking at a reflection of our Creator. So if you're not taking care of yourself, but you say, oh, I'm a good person. I take care of people. I love people. People just treat me so bad. I just love everybody. But you don't love yourself. You let people mistreat you. You eat food that's not good for you. You're smoking. You're doing all these things that you know is not good for you. You're trying to destroy yourself. And you don't see it because we don't have the awareness. But when Spirit grants you the awareness, now you know. And if you hear my words, you can't unhear them. So now you know. When you're deciding to do things to hurt yourself, it's not just, oh, I'm going to get around to doing better. Just know that you're hurting yourself. And our Creator does not like that. That's not good. That's not good. You said insightful. Yes, it is. That's spirit. It's not me. You said so many people lack self-awareness. You're speaking facts. That's the truth. And we all start off there. Just like a baby. A baby comes in this world, has no awareness, don't know what a table is, don't know what this is, don't know what a cup is. The baby knows nothing. The baby's just here. Thank you, cousin. The baby's just here. Just trying to navigate through life. And that's how we are as humans. But we feel like since we are grown, that we have such awareness. We're so enlightened, we read so many books. We're so smart, When people who came before us didn't have half the books or knowledge, and they had way more than we did, okay, or than we do now. They have done greater things than we ever could think of, and they have half the books. But for some reason, people think that you can read books and that's going to help you. It ain't going to help you. Knowledge is not enough, okay? Because if you ain't applying the knowledge, then it don't matter anyway. And that's what a lot of people do. They read their book, they read their Quran, they read all these textbooks or whatever. They got all the knowledge. And I'll tell you this. The fact that we have a connection to spirit, let me tell you something. You have the knowledge without even reading the book. Surprise! Surprise! Because we all know that spirit is going to give it to you, okay? You draw near the spirit going to give it to you. The things that I know, I didn't get it from a book. But it's true. It's true. Where did I get this information from? Not from no book. I read books, but books are only confirmation or to assist me with what I already know. You already know what I'm saying. You already know it. You just have to remember. We're here remembering why we're here. You're here remembering that you have this power. You have to remember. Because you do have the power. You just have to plug in, connect to it. Okay? That's all you have to do. You say, how did I know this? Yeah. And sometimes you'll say that to yourself like, dang, how did I know that? How did I know this information? It's spirit. And the more you draw near the spirit, the more you'll know. And people are looking at you like you some genius. That's why I don't praise these people out here. They're not smart. They're not a genius. Okay? That's how people get deceived. Because you're looking at a person and you're thinking that this person is so great. Don't even look at me and say, oh my gosh, she's so enlightened. She's so great. Let me tell you something. I am nothing. Okay? This body right here, in about 20 or 60 years, it won't even exist. You're looking at me. I'm moving now. But when I'm 110 or whatever, who knows when I'm going to be gone? Could be next week. I don't know. But this body won't be a thing. It won't be nothing. Spirit is the reason why all life exists. It's the spirit. So when we learn how to connect to the spirit, then we know everything. We have everything. You don't have to stress. You don't have to work hard. But people who feel like you got to work to take care of yourself, you're neglecting yourself very, very badly. And I'm telling you, it's not going to work for you. You say, I feel like I try to change aspects of myself and repeat those negative patterns a lot. But just be aware, okay? Excuse me, just be aware. That's for your awareness. Because see, now you can see that. You're aware of it. There could have been a time in your life you were repeating cycles and you didn't know it. You just knew that something was off or something needed to change, but you didn't know what it was. Now you're able to say, I'm repeating patterns. I'm trying to change something and I can't change it. But spirit allows that so that we can see that when we try to do it, it doesn't work. You can't do anything with the physical body. The physical body doesn't have the power. Your mind does not have the power. You connect to the source of power and then it flows through your body. So we have to learn that. So we go through this phase of manifestation or trying to heal ourselves or trying to do these things on our own, with our mind, with our body, in the physical, because that's all we know. And then once we start to submit to spirit, then we start to relax. Start going outside in nature. You could be guided to start meditating. You could be guided to start listening to certain frequencies. You could be guided to disconnect from people. Stop working as much. You'll start to be guided to fast. Stop eating this meat. Stop eating those things, okay? Spirit starts taking these things away from you slowly, and you submit. You submit, okay? You start doing these things. And the more you remove these things, then you get closer and closer to spirit. And then those things that used to be hard for you, now it's just like, it's nothing. It's nothing. Because I've had many addictions in my life. Y'all know I told y'all that. I used to drink all the time, all right? I was the one waiting for the liquor store to open up, okay? When I moved down here to Georgia, I was like, what you mean they don't sell no alcohol on Sunday? What? Like, the ABC store, what is that? Okay? Because in Kansas City, Missouri, we ain't got that. We can go to the liquor store and get what we need, okay? That was just me, I used to party and kick it like everybody else. Okay? And it was hard for me to stop because that was just the lifestyle I lived. Coming from where I come from, that's what you do. When you get old enough to, do the 1-2, you're going to do the 1-2. You're going out. You get your ID. You try to go to the club. Okay? You ain't trying to get your ID and go do something constructive. You just like, I got my ID. I can drive and I can go to the club. I can go do this and that. You see what I'm saying? So that's the lifestyle I live. So when you live like that and you start doing things early in life, when I was in middle school, I used to be on the bus stop blowing. Okay? In middle school. So to get into my 20s and get into my 30s and then, start to mature and have children and stuff like that, I tried to stop on my own. I tried to lose weight on my own. I didn't lose this weight until about 2 years ago, but I was holding on to baby weight from my daughter who's now 18. I was trying to go to the gym, eat right. I was trying to do everything I could on my own. Never lost no weight, maybe lost a few pounds, got it right back for years. It wasn't until I got connected to spirit, I went on a 40-day fast. I told y'all, it started with a 40-day fast with Lent. And I think it was like 2021. I went on a 40-day fast from alcohol. And that changed the game for me. Because after that 40 days, the desire left. I didn't have the desire, so I never went back to it. But I knew that spirit did something in me. So when you're guided to fast, you're not only depriving yourself, you're saying, spirit, I'm ready to give this up. And I need help with this. And when you give it to spirit, it's done. It's done. And if you do go back to it, you'll never feel the same. You'll always feel like, cringy about it. Like, nah, I can't do that no more. You'll start to have this conscious like, it won't even feel right. You'll try to go back to doing the things that you used to do. Like, I don't like the way it feels. Because you already know what it's like to be in the light. So when you know what it's like to be in the light, you ain't gonna go back to the dark. Like, no, I ain't doing that. But that spirit that gives you the ability to do it, because you can't do it on your own. So there's a period of time and a cycle that you will try to do it on your own, and you will push and you will try, be so hard. You're like, oh, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I just give up. That's good. Give up. The only way to have control is to lose control. I'm telling you the truth. So give up. Say, I give up. Yes. Hey, water bottle, give up. Fall out on the ground. Okay, throw your head over to the side. I'm tired. Okay. Fake tear. Hey, cousin. You said teeth? Yes. You keep on trying until you get exhausted. And once you get exhausted, spirit's like, finally, good. Okay? Now you will stop trying. Now you will stop. And then spirit is smooth, okay? Everything is just like, it's peaceful. Everything is just not going to be ripped out of your life like this, okay? Spirit will send you on these different fasts, okay? It comes from within. Our creator guidance will come from within. You'll start to feel like it's an idea. Everything always feels like an idea. I think I want to start eating more green vegetables. I think I want to drink more water every day. You start feeling like, it's a good idea, but you act on it. You don't just say it, because there's a time when you'll just say it and you'll be like, yeah, I know I need to do it. I know, but you keep doing the same old thing. And then there will come a time, and Spirit does this in you. You're not doing it. So as long as you're doing whatever you're doing, you keep doing it. Because when the guidance comes and you start acting upon that guidance, it's because Spirit says, it's your time. It's your time. So then Spirit will activate in you. And you'll have the ability to do what you could not do on your own. Spirit does that. Okay? We just submit to it. So all you do is when you get that guidance, you say, okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. Like even with my hair. When I locked up my hair, I think it was like 2018 or something like that. 2017, I don't know. But I used to do hair. I never went without a wig, weave, makeup, all that stuff. I used to do all of it, okay? My daughter, she's about to go to cosmetology school, but she got it from me because I started doing my hair in middle school, baby. I didn't know what it was like not to never have my hair done, ever, okay? I can do all the styles. In fact, I like my own hair. But it started as an idea. This is before my spiritual path. This is before all of the things, okay? This is how Spirit works. I said, I just want to wear my own hair. I just want to lock my hair. And I remember telling my niece this. I said, I want to lock my hair up. She was like, Auntie Ken, you should do it. Because all my niece and nephew, they call me Auntie Ken. My kids call me Mama Ken. Mama Ken. Niece and nephews call me Auntie Ken. So she was like, Auntie Ken, you should do it. It's going to be cute. So I thought about it. I was like, okay, because I'm not really no natural type of girl. So I don't know about that, But one day I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut my hair. So I just cut all my hair, but I made these wigs, okay? So back then we used to make these U-part wigs. So I used to make these U-part wigs with these clips, and I just left this part of my hair out, but I cut my hair down real short, okay? So underneath the U-part wig, I just started, kind of like just, growing my hair a little bit, getting my little oil routine together on my teeny weeny afro, underneath my little thing or whatever. And then my hair started to grow back more. So then I started wearing full wigs. And then I started doing these little twists underneath my wig. Didn't nobody know. Because I was like, look, some of y'all be going out there with the little bitty locks. That ain't for me, okay? I couldn't do it, okay? But I did take off my wig once my locks started to grow to a certain point. And I was just like, okay, this is cute. But I had locked my hair underneath my wig, okay? And then one day, I just took it off. Like, okay, I'm going to take my wig off and I'm going to go ahead and work. Baby, I was outdoing myself. You hear me? I was like, oh, man. A part of me was thinking, like, I ain't never been out the house with my real hair. I'm telling you the truth, okay? So all the women out there that wear wigs, y'all know I be telling y'all stuff, but I'm here with you, okay? I had never been out the house without weave and wigs and all that. I never did since I was in middle school, okay? So I went to work one day with my little locks in or whatever, but I thought it was cute. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go. And baby, when I went outside and felt that air on my head, okay, it was just, I can't explain it. It just felt so good. It just felt so good. I was like, and I ain't talking because I had braids and nothing like that. I'm talking about it was my real hair getting this air, and I was just like, ooh, I couldn't go back. And I went to work, and it was one person who had something to say. One lady who used to get on my nerve, but she had came over to my desk or whatever. She was like, Ken, you hiding over here? Like, why would you think I'm hiding? I'm not hiding. Like, you trying to be funny? I'm like, no. She was like, oh, I like your little sister locks. Don't call them sister locks. I said, these are not sister locks. These are locks. And I did like this. Y'all know me, I'm funny. I did like this, and I had nowhere to move. But the hair was my movie. It wasn't going nowhere. But I was like, so she laughed. I laughed or whatever. But she was trying to be funny, whatever. But it didn't even take a full year, cousin. My hair was starting to drape, baby. It was starting to move, okay? Once my hair started to drape and start moving, them locks start dropping, baby, it was over. I was, look, bye, okay? I was so happy. Hey, cousin. I was so happy, and it just, it just changed me. Okay, it really did change me. That's why I say anybody think about going natural or anything like that, like find a style. It don't have to be locks. For me, I like locks because I like the low maintenance. I don't like the stress of having to do my hair. I used to be under so much stress. Like, I need to go to the hair store, I need to go get some more hair, I need to do this, I can't do that, you know, I need to get my, it was all the time like that. And I just got to the point where I was tired of all that. So now, baby, I just get up and go. Like, I wake up like this. Like, my hair, I haven't even retwisted my hair or nothing, but it don't matter because I just throw me on a little scarf and a cute little dress and I just be out the door. Like, I want the most peaceful life. And being natural and locking my hair, you know, it's peaceful for me. So, you know, do your thing. My daughter just locked her hair. She just locked her hair and she looks so cute. I've been trying to get this girl to lock her hair for so long. And I was going to lock her when she was little. But I said, no, I'm going to let her make her own decision because, you know, it is a commitment. It is a commitment. And it teaches you so much through the process. Because you do go through that phase where you be looking ugly. I ain't going to lie to you. But, baby, when your hair gets down to there, baby, what? Ugly where? So, quit playing. You say you just started your second set, cousin. I gotta have them. I gotta have these locks, baby. I got to. Listen, I always say, if I was to do anything, if I was to start over again, I would get the micro locks. Them micro locks is bad. Oh my gosh. If I would have knew about micro locks when I started my locks, woo, if you got thin hair, ladies, if you got thin hair, get them micro locks. Now, you're going to be looking like a Cabbage Patch doll, but you're going to be looking fine, baby. Oh, and you could do so much more with them because, see, locks like these type of locks, they're thicker. But the micro locks, those mini locks, baby, them women be, oh my gosh, it's a talent and a skill to it. And once they start dropping down, they look so cute. And you can curl them up and do all this other stuff. Like, you can do a lot with your locks like this too, but them micro locks, fire. I'm telling you, if you thinking about it, now it ain't cheap. It's not cheap because I think to start micro locks, it might be a few thousand. I think depends on who do them. I don't know, but baby, get the micro locks. I'm trying to tell you, and don't wait till the last minute because I already told y'all with these tarot, people ain't gonna be getting these weaves and wigs and makeup too much longer. Okay, they gonna hide for a little bit longer, but y'all already know the truth is coming out. So get your natural look together. I made that as a joke on one of my videos, but I'm telling y'all the truth. It's time for women to stop wearing the wigs and that weave. It's time. Listen, we've been so conditioned to just get whatever we want that we don't even remember that there are women who actually literally have to cut their hair off for us to get human hair. You know, there are women who actually have to cut their hair bald. Just imagine what you're going through, the thoughts in your head, how you would feel if you got all this long, pretty hair and somebody just come and take it off your head. You know, that energy is not gone. That energy is still in that hair. Then you take that hair and go put it onto your head. And I'll tell you the truth. When I used to wear weave and stuff like that, I was always irritated. I couldn't figure out why I was irritated all the time. All the time. You said it sure is. Yeah. You said I had the same. You had the same thought yesterday? That spirit. I'm telling you. If you had the same thought yesterday, please listen. Because you don't want to be caught off guard. And then some people like, you know, some women is just so arrogant, okay? I know a lot of people think men are arrogant, but women can be so arrogant and nasty. Anyway, we'll talk about that another day. But some women was like, well, I'll just go and stock up. I'm just going to go stock up and buy me a bunch of hair. I'm going to go buy. After they done told y'all that the braiding hair is making you sick. The weave is making you cray-cray in your brain. You don't know why you feel the way you feel because you got somebody else's hair on top of your head. And you still gonna go out there and just go buy more? Okay. Do what you want to do. I already said you can't save everybody. You gotta let some people do what they gonna do. But if you my cousin, you know I'm gonna tell you the truth. All right? Not only am I gonna love you and support you, but I'm gonna give it to you and tell you 1,000 what the truth is. You know now. So make a decision. You don't have to stop 100%, but slow down. Because like I told you, I went natural or lock my hair underneath my wig. So you can still, have your process, but do it now. Start your process now, because you don't want them to be saying, okay, well, we don't have no more wigs and no more hair stores and none of that type of stuff. And now you just stay up there looking like Tweety Bird with the 3 hairs. Okay, you got to see your boyfriend tonight. You got to see your boyfriend tonight. Don't be trying to break up with him either. Don't be trying to I don't think this is gonna work. Guys, I'm just playing. Y'all laughing. I'm just playing. What you gonna say? These girls is real cute, especially these celebrities. Oh, I can't wait to see these celebrities with their natural hair. But Summer Walker, she was looking cute. Did y'all see her at the skating ring and she had her little fro out? That was cute. Summer, she be trying. Yeah, for real. Y'all gonna have to go on a date with that little afro. Hey, because you can't do nothing. But you know how we are. One thing about us, we are very talented, and we gonna come up with some styles that look good. And once the styles start looking good, then everybody gonna be on it. Like that braided baldy that everybody was doing, where all the hair is braided up in like a little ball. Everybody start doing it. That's a natural hairstyle. It's like you don't even gotta put no weave in that for real. So, we're gonna come up with our own styles, and we have so many styles already. It's just kind of like pick one. Pick a style. It don't matter. We got a bunch of them. It's not like how it used to be where we didn't have any natural styles and you trying to figure out what you're going to do. Kind of like how, what vegetarians are now. How vegetarians are, back in the day, it used to be like, okay, well, what are we going to eat? How do we eat? But now that we have decided to become vegetarian, baby, we didn't change the game. We up there frying cauliflower, pork chops, and all kind of stuff. Or not pork chops, but the chicken. Oh, I seen somebody do a cauliflower. Look, I'm bouncing from this set. I seen somebody do a fried cauliflower and gravy with some mashed potatoes and some broccoli and some biscuits. I'm gonna try that. But anyway, y'all know we're gonna work it out. And if you think about going vegetarian, eating fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, there's so many ways to cook fruits and vegetables and do a thing now. Listen, there's no excuse. There's really no excuse. You said we're going to figure it out. That's a fact. We're going to figure it out. We're going to make it work. And we're going to make it work how we want it to work. That's how it's going to happen. But it's all going to be for the good. And this is the point of everything. Everything is happening because it has to be for the greater good of all. Everything that happens on this planet, it has to be for the greater good of all. That's the reason why people who are at the bottom are now coming to the top. This is the reason why you're starting to see people who have all the money. Now they got to spread that love to everybody else. It's just time. And taking from others and giving to ourselves, even if it is something like weave or something like that, we just can't do that no more. It's just not good for the collective. So, I'm sure they'll find other ways to braid stuff into our hair. Maybe they had a plant-based braiding hair. I seen a black lady came up with a plant-based braiding hair. It just got to be for the greater good. That's just where we're going. So do what you got to do. If you need support, y'all know I'm not on here all the time, but if you need further support, make sure you join us in spiritual alignment class. Ladies, connecting to spiritual alignment class is going to give you everything you need. All right. You don't have any excuses. You're not by yourself. You have support. You just have to do the thing, whatever it is that you need to do. And with spiritual alignment class, it's a 4-week commitment to yourself. All right. Every Sunday, you're going to be getting assignments from me. All right. And they're not hard, but you have to decide. Like I said, you have to decide to do the assignments or not. And the good thing about it is you'll always have it. Okay. You always have the information. You can always come back to it, which some women do. But most of the time when women actually stick to it, they see progress. We got women that are losing weight. We got women that are doing their thing. One of our cousins just went 38 days, no alcohol. Baby, let me tell you, spirit is moving. I'm telling you the truth. So get in spiritual alignment class and join our private community, because y'all know that's where I'm at. That is my focus. My focus is on helping women that are in spiritual alignment class in our community, because I know these are women that want to move forward. When I come on here and go live, this is just spirit moving, whatever messages I got to give, joke and cut up or whatever. That's just from time to time. But my focus every day is on the women in that community. And y'all already know, y'all messages come straight to my phone just like a text. So if you need me, hit my inbox. If you got a question or anything you're going through, you have support. The Women in Spiritual Alignment class, let me tell you something. These are the realest women I have ever met in my life. And I can honestly say that because they don't mind being vulnerable and telling the truth. And that's what a lot of us women have to do. We got to be real with ourselves. We think that we can do whatever we want and the world just got to accept us for who we are. We can look however we want. The man just got to accept us how we are. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, cousin. See, Water Bottle said, join us, ladies. Join us. I'm telling you, you have support. And one thing I know about women is that we lack support. A lot of us do. And I know before this group, I can honestly say I did not have a solid support system of women that were on the rise. Women who want to come up. You can have people in your life, but they don't necessarily understand you. They can't give you that guidance. They can't give you that support because they are in a low place themselves. So you want to connect to people who are doing the same thing that you're doing so you can come up together. And now is the time for us to come together one way or another. No matter what happened in this world, just know we are coming together. And this is the beautiful thing. Just know that with all the tragedy and all the things going on, it's bringing us together. And that's the point of it all. When you don't have a job, your neighbor don't have a job, and nobody has a job, and we ain't got no money, guess what we do? We come together. How can I help you? How can you help me? That's the way it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be you living in your house, your neighbor across the street, you never talk to him, you've been staying in the same house for 10 years, okay? Like, we need to know each other. And in your community, you need to be a part of your community. So things that are going on in your community, get involved and get active. Get your children involved and active in the things that are going on in your community. Don't just go to work and come home and you so tired that you don't have time for nothing else. Get involved and get active and do something. You will feel so much better because now you're moving, okay? Your soul is moving, you're making progress. You can feed the children, the homeless or whatever if you want to. That's what most people do. I ain't gonna go there, okay? Feed the homeless if you want to. But there are so many other groups of people who need support. All right. Women need support. Children need support. Men need support. All you men out there, if y'all don't get y'all butts together and start taking care of each other and get off your woman's tatas, and get y'all butts together and start healing together. Because that's the only way it's going to work. Because men only listen to other men. That's just a fact. They will listen to a woman if they respect her. But men have to come together and hold each other accountable. Excuse me. If they're not holding each other accountable, then they're going to keep doing the same thing that they're doing. All right? No more taking advantage of the women. No more taking advantage of the children, men. Okay, listen. Get yourself together. Women, if you've been guided to leave a man, let him go. Okay? Let him go. Because there's nothing you can do to help him. I don't care how much you love him. If he don't love himself, it ain't going to never be enough. If he don't feel like he deserves love, you'll never be able to love him enough. And women, we try to give them everything we got, and then what you end up looking like. Remember that movie Holiday Heart? Excuse me. Remember, you said hello. Hey, cousin. Y'all remember that movie Holiday Heart? The mama had that crooked wig on. She was looking like a smoker, or she was a smoker. That's what you end up looking like after you done gave the man the best that you got. It ain't gonna be enough for him. All right? You done gave the man the sex. You done gave him the children. You done gave him everything. Then you like, where's my ring? Where's my ring? Oh, I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know. We need to just have a little more sex. Let me keep thinking about this. It's been 5 years, Rodney. When are we going to take this serious? Why we need to take it serious? Why we need to be... why do I need to be responsible, accountable? Why do I need to be committed? Why? Then you with this man 10 years, 20 years, okay? Ask me how I know. And he's still trying to figure it out, what he want to do with you. Don't give him none. Ladies, just don't give him none. Be his friend. That's the only thing you need to remember. Be his friend. Don't give him nothing. Because women, we always fall short when we give the man the cookies and he got what he wants. And you don't have your ring, your contract, and your protection. That's your bad. That is not his fault. His responsibility is to try to pull you this way. And your responsibility is to guide him right to spirit. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Don't you have an assignment? Excuse me. You over here in my face. You supposed to be focused on your work. Why you all up in my face? You're not my husband. Why are you trying to get up in my underwears? Okay, too much. Too much. Thank you, because you said don't even be his friend, because you said don't be his friend. My cousin said don't be his friend, okay? Shoot. That's what my cousin said. I was giving the benefit of the doubt. Sorry, men. Women don't even want to be your friends no more. Y'all doing too much. Taking my love for granted, baby. And I don't know how much more we gonna take from you. We done with y'all men's, okay? Y'all done had y'all time to stomp and tap dance on our feelings, okay? Kirk Franklin stomp all over us. Bye. Gone. Okay? We're going to come together. We're going to heal together. We're going to be looking good. We're going to be connected to spirit. We're going to be shining the light. And y'all going to be over there eating chicken wings and with y'all big fat stomachs. Looking ugly. Because y'all done had sex with 100,000 women and now all them souls that came back to collect. Go on. We don't want you. Go on, Rodney. Hey, cousin. You said I'm happy I caught you live. Hey, cousin. I seen you on live, too. Y'all make sure y'all go follow our cousin. I always look at your name, and I'm like, her name is Yumi. Y'all go follow Yumi. I love Yumi. Yumi is reading The Secret right now. So if y'all want to come up, y'all trying to level up, y'all trying to get y'all life together, connect to women just like that. Connect to Yumi, okay? Women that are on the rise. That's all I want to connect with. I don't want to connect with no whining, crying woman. Because I can't whine and cry, okay? I got to do what I got to do. And I only want to connect to women that's like, look, I'm hurting, but I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to nurture myself, and I'm going to make it through. I'm going to calm down. I'm going to relax, and I'm going to make it through. Don't hurt yourself, okay? Don't push yourself and go do all this crap. No. Calm down. Relax. We're going to make it through it together. So, forget these men for a little bit, okay? If you've been guided to do it, if you still want to date, go ahead and date, okay? But I'm just going to tell you, if you're in the process of healing and you go out there and date, just don't be disappointed. Don't be disappointed. Don't feel like, oh, I'm done dating. I'm done. No, you just attracting a man that's at the level that you at. That's it, okay? You keep wanting to have the sex with these men, you want to play the dangerous game. That's on you. Because I already told you what's getting ready to happen to these men. All right? They've been running through women for a long time. And remember, we're here to help the man. So the fact that they've been doing us the way that they've been doing us, yes, Spirit got a problem with that. Our Creator getting ready to comb them men's head. I'm telling you that right now. So, being if y'all listen, y'all better get in line. Because the divine feminine is not the one to play with. Y'all done, okay? Women, work on yourself. Focus on yourself. Join us in spiritual alignment class. If you have any blockages or anything like that, make sure you download your free guide, all right? You have a free guide that you can download so you can get clarity about anything you need to get clarity about today. I don't care if it's relationships, career and finance, personal development. Go download your guide. It's free. Did I say free? Okay. And when you're in spiritual alignment class, you can communicate with me for free. Okay? But join us. I want to see some transformation. I want to see some I'm gonna ask some of my cousins if they gonna let me send y'all some of their pictures, because I don't be liking to share all their pictures and stuff like that. But women are making progress over here. Women are making progress, and we're doing it together. I don't care if you're just starting on your journey, if you've been on your journey, or wherever you at. You have support. You're not alone. You're not alone. Okay? All right, cousin. I love y'all so much. Thank you. Thank you, cousin. I love y'all so much. Y'all take care of yourself out there. Take your time and know that you are free. All right? You are free to do whatever you want to do. Choose. Choose. What do you want? And I hear Spirit even ask me that. What do you want? And you point your energy in that direction and go for it. And if you can't go right now, set a date. Give yourself a date. If you want to start working on the job this time next year or 3 months from now, whatever you're going to do, set a date. Even if it's just going to another job or going to do something else, set the date and do it. Okay? You said this was a beautiful space. Thank you, cousin. Y'all know I be cutting up over here, but I'm going to tell y'all the truth, but we also going to do some laughing and cutting up, because that's just my personality, okay? I don't take life serious at all. At all. I'm going to tell you the truth. At all. Because I came here for this certain amount of time, okay? That's what I came here to do. I came here to do what I came here to do, and then I'm a peace right on up out of here, okay? I ain't holding on to nothing in this life. I didn't come here to stay for a long time. I came to do my work. This is business, right? That's why I always tell y'all this is a business trip. You came down here to do your job, and then you go peace out back where we came from. So just remember that. Don't get so attached to the things in the physical. It's all gonna go. Let it go. It's all right. It's all right. It's supposed to go. It's supposed to go. Yes, you said, oh my God, that's a wrap. Yes. Yes, cousin. I love y'all so much. Make sure y'all follow me on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Where else I'm at? Oh, we got the Spark the Flame podcast. So that comes out every Monday, but that's about to wrap up. Oh, I'm telling y'all something early. The Spark the Flame podcast is about to end, okay? The season finale will be this Monday, but there are 70 plus episodes, all right? I've been doing Spark the Flame podcast for 1 whole year. So the season finale will be this Monday, but you can always go back and hear all of my antics and, advice and guidance or whatever. Anything you need, just pop your earphones in and just go on a walk or whatever and listen to your favorite cousin Ken. There's a lot of information there and messages too. So Spark the Flame podcast, you'll find everything you need on the profile. I love y'all so much. Let me go eat. Take care of yourself, ladies. When I come back, I want a good report, okay? Progress. Remember, progress. All right, I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye. Bye, y'all.